Chess friends, Magnus Carlsen is the world's highest-rated chess player and a super grandmaster. He faced a unique challenge today. I played the Magnus Gambit by swapping the positions of my king and queen in our game. Can he withstand this unconventional strategy? Let's see. He started the game with d4. Knight f6 is the popular move, and there is an amazing gambit. Let me show you. c4 e5, sacrificing the pawn, captured knight e4, looks like the knight have ominous position. Queen can kick out the knight, but the problem is that black can simply play bishop before check and the knight can exchange white pieces, so knight f3 b6, queen d4, targeting both of the pieces, but we will sacrifice our bishop on b7, takes knight c6, queen a6, bishop before check, bishop blocks knight c5. The queen have only one square left to go, queen b5 takes a6, now the queen has trapped. White loses his queen and black have an advantage of having a queen on the board. The time is always right to do what is right. Back to the position, I didn't play knight f6, instead I played c6. I want to swap my king and queen position like this. It is called Magnus Gambit, and don't try this at your home because you are not even at the level of 2500. Couple of moves later I bring my queen on a5 to play queen a5, king here, queen e8. e4, king slides, and white developed his pieces completely while I just capture a king and queen summer vacation photo. Magnus can push his queenside pawns, develop the bishop and break the position with e5, involve the rook on e-file. He have plus 3.2 advantages for this position, plus 3 advantages like he is up a bishop. I just want to secure my structure first, develop the position as soon as possible, but he strikes in the center with e5 first. d4, queen f7 and g5 are the top moves. OK, g5, rook e1, queen f7, queen e2, double upping the battery on e-file, and there is a potential threat in queen side. To capture the g5 pawn as well to take advantage of my king's ugly position, so h6, d5, captured knight e5, queen to g7, bishop g6, great move by Magnus. He is playing like killer Stockfish. If you dare to save the rook from the knight, attack them after knight f7 check. The king has two options to consider. King e8 is like a suicide because knight b5 can create a threat on c7 to checkmate the king and the rook. Therefore knight a6 doesn't work, as black will play knight d6 check. The pawn is completely pinned and the king will be checkmated in his bunker, so if king c7, it will be a checkmate in a few moves anyway. Knight d6, queen b5. If I'd have done all the things I was supposed to have done, I'd be really tired, so back to the position, I played knight c6, giving up the rook to Magnus Carlsen. He have a great advantage in his eval bar and he strikes again with f4, he want to involve his bishop on this diagonal. a6 takes, bishop takes, my structure is weak and need to secure it with e6, develop the bishops as well, e6, I just want to develop my pieces naturally. Looks like white have a great advantage, although it's true, but Magnus Carlsen is not a computer, he is a human. The biggest defect in humans is that his own mind, he thinks he is a genius but he is a fool number one. The reason why I says it because in the next move Magnus Carlsen going to play a mistake, rook f8, the mistake move. You might think everything is okay, where is the mistake? There is a mistake in positional advantages. He should initiate an attack on my structure. So after bishop d7, bishop here, rook g8, black can't capture the knight because bishop takes f6 will get control over the dark square, and white have a great open file with the amazing knight e5 move, knight f4 by Magnus, but he doesn't know that even I have no better structure. I can punish his overextended pieces. Queen check, king runs. The bishops are located in a same file in front of the queen and rook. Bishop d3 or h4 can't protect your position. If you think of capturing the knight, then after takes, the bishop will be under attack, so after the bishop moves on h5, knight c4 will create a problem in this diagonal with the bishop. Bishop d4 check is there, position will completely dead lost for you. I can't show you the variation, otherwise the video will be long. Rook e1, d4 to sacrifice the pawn. If you capture the pawn, then after knight d5, my two connected center knights are creating millions of threats to the white's position. I have the open file and so on. After bishop takes e7 we will deliver a check on f3, captured king runs away, knight takes f4 to targeted bishop e4, queen here, rook g1, king a8, and the game would continue like this where white a very restricted position, a queenless endgame. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Back to the position, Magnus played Queen b4, knight takes, targeting to the knight. Magnus played another great move, knight takes e6, the queen is under attack, so queen h8, black gradually gaining advantages in eval bar, because black is improving his position to attack black move by move. The whole thing is beyond imagination because AI is far away from humans. Rook f7, blunder move. Where is the blunder? First of all, black can't capture it because of rook takes e6, another rook will come to add pressure to the black's position will be devastated, so knight e5, punishing white to bring his rook on black's territory. If you move back your rook on f2, then you will lose the knight for nothing, so after rook f1, we will sacrifice the rook on g2, capture bishop c6 check. The king can't go any of these squares, so you have to block it with the rook, and it will be a checkmate in just few moves. Queen to g2 check and mate. So chess friends, if you want to play like me and defeat Magnus, then just like and subscribe to my channel. Back to the position, Magnus captured the pawn, and I sacrificed the rook on g2, takes check, here takes. In this position Magnus resigned the game because he can't survive from my attacks. It will be checkmate in just few moves. He played like a boss in the opening and the beginning of the middle game, but after he plays rook f1, a simple looking move, everything was changed. Chess is a very intellectual and committed game. You have to play the game correctly to prove that your brain is better than your opponent's brain. So wish you all the best. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. Bye bye, take care, see you soon.